Welcome to our phonics lesson. Yesterday we started talking about exceptions to our decoding rules. So let's go back over our two decoding skills. Our first decoding skill teaches us that if we have a vowel, consonant, vowel, that our consonant will run to the vowel behind it and our word will split in between the first vowel and that consonant. Then we'll go back and code our vowel sounds. When a vowel ends the word or the syllable, it makes the long sound. So we have B, side, B side. Our second decoding skill teaches us that when we have a vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel, our two consonants will split. Then when we have a guardian consonant behind our vowel, it makes the vowel before it have that short sound. Subject. Now we talked about an exception. It doesn't follow those two rules. We looked at that exception when we looked at the word robin. We had never heard of a robin, but we had heard of a robin, a type of bird, didn't we? Now we know that usually when we would decode a word, in order for that first vowel to be short, like often, we would have to double that consonant in the middle, like in the word bobbin. Okay? But some words just break that decoding rule. Remember, we talked about that vowel, if it didn't sound right long, that we could shorten it, like in river. No, we shorten that first vowel, river. Or in the word cabin. No, it's a cabin. I want us to look at the word robin again because this is the way that we have learned to decode words, right? When we have a vowel, consonant, vowel, that consonant runs to the vowel behind it. But if you are looking in dictionaries or the proper pronunciation for the word robin, the decoding is going to be a little different. So we found our vowels, right? O and I. Usually this B runs to the vowel behind it, but remember this O is short in the word robin. So for that vowel to be short, we would have to split our word behind that consonant and before the second vowel. So that gives this O a guardian consonant and it gives this I a guardian consonant. So now we have rob, and robin, okay? All right, so when you're reading and you're doing this in your independent reading, I would just think about it this way. Shorten that first vowel and go on. But I did want you to know that it can be split like this also because that O is short, okay? Now we're going to learn another exception to our decoding skills. When we come across a new word, there are three things that we're looking for. What are those three things that we're looking for? Vowels, blends, and digraphs. So let's look at that in this word. We have the letter E, that's a vowel. The letter A, that's a vowel. In between those two vowels, we have the consonant X and P, don't we? Consonant X is an exception to our rules. If an X comes in the middle of the word and it has more than one syllable, we always divide the syllable after the X. So here, it would follow that two consonants will split rule. But we just want to practice if an X comes in a multisyllabic word, the word is split behind the X. So the X always ends the syllable, okay? Then we go back and we code our vowel sounds. This vowel has a consonant behind it. One guardian consonant gives the vowel before it the short sound. So let's read this first syllable. X, X. Did you hear that X sound? The K sound, the X sound has actually two sounds, K and S. So that's why we break it behind that X because X, even though it's one letter, the sound that it makes is actually has two parts, K, S, okay? All right, and then we're going to look at this second one. The second part has two guardian consonants, so the vowel has that short sound, P, and, pen, expand, expand. I can expand a number, right, into expanded form. I can make it and stretch it longer. Let's look at another word that has an X in it. So when we get a new word, we're looking for vowels, blends, and digraphs. I have my vowel E. I have my vowel I. Remember, we're learning that exception. If there's an X in the middle of a multisyllabic word, it ends the syllable. So we're going to divide it there. Here, our X is a guardian consonant, giving the vowel before it the short sound. Our T is a guardian consonant, giving the vowel before it the short sound. So we have X, it, exit. Please exit the store when you have finished your shopping. Exit. So whenever an X ends the word, that's where we would split that word, okay? All right, guys, now we're going to practice reading some words that have an exception to our normal decoding rules. We're going to start with the words that you read yesterday. So you're going to go ahead and go through and read the highlighted words from yesterday that you read. Now remember, in these words, if we were going to follow our two decoding skills and we split the word, in this first word, we would split it between the A and the B. But when we read that word, it's not cabin, it's cabin. Remember, if it doesn't sound right long, shorten that vowel, but we can never make a short vowel long, okay? We can always make a long vowel short, but not the opposite. So here we have cabin. All right, guys, go ahead and go through and read the highlighted words. When you're done, you may unpause the video. All right, let's go back and read them. All right, so here we had cabin. That didn't sound right. It's cabin. Ever. No, it's ever. Civil. No, it's civil. Finish. No, it's finish. Copy. No, it's copy. Habit. No, it's habit. Remember that first vowel sound is shortening to make the correct pronunciation. Habit. Credit. No, it's credit. Denim. No, it's denim. Lemon. No, it's lemon. Never. No, it's never. River. No, it's river. Proper. No, it's proper. Studi. No, it's study. Present. No, it's present. Habit. No, it's habit. Okay, let's go back through and let's read them correctly this time. Ready? Begin. Cabin, ever, civil, finish, copy. Habit, credit, denim, lemon, never. River, proper, study, present, habit. Great job, guys. Now we're going to look at some words that have an X in it. Remember, we just learned that an exception to the rule is if an X is in a multisyllabic word, the X always ends the syllable. So let's look at this first word here. We have our vowel and our vowel, but we split it behind that X. So we have S, axis. The earth spins on an axis. All right, let's look at this next word. We have that E, A. In the middle, we have X, so we split it behind the X. Exam. An exam is a type of test. Let's see if you can do this next word here. That word has 3 syllables, doesn't it? All right, so we have a vowel and a vowel with that consonant X, but our word splits behind it. Pull. Remember, LE makes that vowel sound ul. So we have the word example. Great job, guys. I want you to go ahead and go through and read the rest of these words on your own. When you're done, you may unpause the video. All right, let's go through and let's read this word. Here we have a vowel and a vowel with an X and a digraph in the middle. Ch. Remember, we're going to split it behind the X. So we have X, change, exchange. If something doesn't fit, I can go to the store and exchange it. It's like swapping. All right, let's read this word. Ready? Valid. No, it's valid. Exact, exact. Rigid. No, it's rigid. Credit. No, it's credit. Rapid. No, it's rapid. A rapid river means a fast-running river. All right, let's go back through and let's read these words. Ready? Read. Solid, axis, exam, example, exchange, valid, exact, rigid, credit, rapid. Great job. Now let's go ahead and let's look here at these sentences. Two of these sentences we read yesterday, and one of them, two of them we waited until today. So I want us to go ahead and start with the first sentence here. All right, go ahead and read this first sentence to yourself. When you're done, give me a thumbs up. All right, let's go back and look at this word here. E-X-I-T. We find our vowels, E and I. We have that X, so the word splits behind that X into syllables. X, it. Remember, that's that decoding skill exception that we learned. If an X is in the middle of a word, it ends the syllable. So exit. Let's read that sentence. Ready? Read. The exit sign is bright red. What color is the exit sign? Bright red. Great job. Now let's go ahead and skip down here to the fourth sentence. Go ahead and read the fourth sentence. When you're done, give me a thumbs up. All right, let's go through this word. In this word, I'm noticing some words that are ending in a suffix. Tell me one of the words that's ending in a suffix. All right, daring has that ing at the end. Sleeping has ing on the end. Yes. Now share with me a word that is multisyllabic. What's a multisyllabic word in this sentence? Here, right, we have two vowels. Let's read this word, civil. No, that's not civil, it's civil, civil. All right, let's look at another word here. This word has more than even two syllables in it. We have a vowel, and a vowel. So this word's going to have three syllables. We're going to use our decoding skills even if a word has more than two syllables through it. So here we have a vowel and a vowel. That one consonant runs to the vowel behind it. Okay? So we have pew, right? Then we have a vowel, a digraph in the middle. We split between the digraph and that consonant. Punishment. Punishment. Have you ever had a punishment? No, but you have had a punishment. So remember, this is where the context of the sentence helps you to figure out the word punishment. Let's look at this last word. Where would we split that word into syllables? In between the U and the T. Duty. All right, let's read that sentence. Ready? Read. During the Civil War, there was a punishment for sleeping while on duty. Okay? All right, now we're going to go ahead and we're going to go back and read the two sentences from yesterday. Go ahead and read that sentence. When you're done, give me a thumbs up. All right, let's look at this word here. How do we correctly read that word? 7. Remember that E is short. 7. Great job. All right, what about this word here? How do we correctly read this word? Planets. Not planets, but planets. All right, let's go back and read the sentence. Ready? Read. Amber can name 7 planets. Okay? Now go ahead and read sentence number 3. When you're done, give me a thumbs up. All right, let's go and look at the first word. How do we correctly pronounce this word? Water. If we were following our decoding skills, though, it would be pronounced waiter, but we have to use that exception, water. Great job. What about this word? How do we correctly pronounce it? Solid. Not solid, but solid. Here, remember that Q and that U can't be broken up, so it's liquid. We drink liquid water. No, we drink liquid water. All right, let's go back and read that sentence. Ready? Read. Water can be a solid, a liquid, or a gas. What can water be? A solid, a liquid, or a gas. Great job. Who can name 7 planets? Yes, Amber can. Great job, guys. All right, tomorrow we're going to combine our 2 decoding skills and we're going to practice spelling some of these words that have this decoding skill.